movement of robots is special to me because that is what makes it seem like it's alive. And I think that's the thing that I've really been focusing on my entire career, is imbuing life into these inanimate things. One of the things that makes a good creature design, is good anatomy. If it looks like it could be alive, then you know you're on the right track. When I'm working on a mechanical puppet, like that mechanical hand you saw, Axis, the sculpture, when it's off, when it's turned off, and you pick it up, it kind of feels like a dead animal, you know, the way it moves around. And you know you're on the right track when it seems like that. And then when you put some energy into it and it begins to come to life, and it moves in that lifelike way, it's pretty cool. I think hands are really expressive. They're really difficult to make, and if you can pull it off, artists actually say the same thing. They say hands are very difficult to draw, but if you do it right, the payoff is that you get all this expression in the drawing that you're doing. And I feel the same way about movement. As an art form, making a hand move in a realistic way is really hard, but when you pull it off, you get a great payoff. The very first thing that I made, the first mechanical puppet type thing that I made, was actually a mechanical hand. It was a little version of my own hand. I put my hand on a piece of graph paper and I traced it, and then I scaled it down, and then I took some little pieces of tube and some wax and I made a little hand, and it was very simple with these strings that you pull, and you pull the strings and the fingers move. And the way I do mechanical hands now is basically the same. It's a little more sophisticated. Now I'm using 3D printers, and I'm using exotic polymers for the cables, and sometimes I'm using bearings and different things like that. But it really just comes down to, you pull the string and it moves. And when you add nuance to that, that's what makes it special.